Happy New Year. Welcome back to another episode of Chair Talk. I'm here with my boy, coach, father, entrepreneur, himself. I'm going to let him introduce you and tell you who he is, but he's an amazing person and somebody everybody needs to know.
Yes, sir, man. My name Goldie. For everybody that don't know, Mr. Stamped himself, you know what I'm saying, like he said.
Stamped.
Coach, father, you know what I'm saying, friend, mentor, all that, man. Let's get into it.
So, Happy New Year. And with saying all of that, I know people view you as, a father, coach, mentor, therapist, all of these wrapped in one. But how do you view yourself?
How I view myself, man. I can answer that in too many ways, man.
Because we already know you're a barber and you code at that, what you do. We see you on the field every weekend. We see you with your kids in every picture. So we know everything you bring to the table. But to yourself, what's your assets? What's your liabilities? What do you view yourself like in the upcoming years? What do you see yourself like? Where are you going with the stamp? Where are you going with Goldie 2.0, 5.0? Where are you at with it?
I honestly, man, I view myself, like I recently just got a tattoo on my leg and say I'm him. I view myself as being him for a couple different reasons. Whatever I like put my name on, whatever I stamp my name on, it's just I feel like it's just become great. You know what I'm saying? I do everything like to the best of my ability. Man, I'm a hard worker. My goals is like endless. I got endless goals. You know what I'm saying? I'm not satisfied. I grind. Yeah, I'm never satisfied. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. So on the coaching aspect, I know you're around kids all day. You know what I'm saying?
All damn day.
At home or at the shop or on the field. So, and when I say that, what do you see the mind state of the the youth, the kids? Like, what do you think like the world is as of right now? You think we in jeopardy with the youth in the future, or do you think like at the point we at, like we got a chance, is it gonna get better, or you know what I'm saying? Because society is real fucked up.
Okay. Right.
And social media is like poisoning the youth. Like I know kids right now that can hoop or play football D1, but they on the streets right now with a motherfucking 30, and they, you know what I'm saying, on the field trying to play D1 instead of on the field, they in the field. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So you kind of took the words out of my mouth. Like society's so fucked up right now, man. And been coaching for like 7-8 years, right? I don't get paid to coach youth football. You know what I'm saying? So it's always been a passion of mine to you know what they say, it take a village, you know what I'm saying, to raise these kids. So I'm just doing my part, you know what I'm saying, to being a part of that village to help these kids. This generation of kids is man, they are fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna disclose a lot of stuff that I see or, you know what I'm saying, personal information from certain kids. But yeah, man, there's some messed up individuals out here, man. And I'm just trying to do my part to help them, you know what I'm saying, get some type of knowledge, wisdom, you know what I'm saying. I'm letting God use me in the way he, you know what I'm saying, want to use me.
That's what's
up. You know.
So, and talking about the youth, I asked this question several times. Like, say you on the field, or say with your son, you got boys. Say your son put his hands on a girl, but the girl hit him first. How do you react to that?
Man, so I just, it's funny you said that. A little situation just happened kind of like that. I don't condone, you know, men, boys, or, you know, males putting their hand on women. But at some point, you kind of got to defend yourself. I'm not saying just beat a chick ass. Oh, shit. I'm not saying beat a chick ass, excuse me. But you got to, you know, defend yourself. Like, if a woman walks up on you as a man, you know what I'm saying, and they, just say a woman walk up on you, right? Just bust on you. Wow, hit you in the face. You gonna keep letting her do it?
I'm gonna run. Hey, the Markham sales is a motherfucker in that transportation bus. But nah, real talk, I feel what you're saying though, because at the point we at, women so aggressive.
Restrainer, I guess. You know
And that's what I'm saying. But a lot of times nowadays, before the situation arises, I try to de-escalate the situation. And when I say that, I leave. I'll run, walk away, call me a bitch, call me a punk, call me whatever. But
what if it's in your house?
In my house? Oh, I'll leave. Because, you know, even if The police come. Guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna make you leave.
That's a fact.
And I've been through this before. Like I've been lied on before. All of that, persecuted, whatever people want to say, and people know how and why and all that. But God know my heart. I'm gonna say that again, and I know who I am, and I'm not gonna let nobody get the best of me no more. I'm not letting nobody put no shackles on me that don't need to be on there, because I'm not an animal and I do not need to be shackled. And that's the biggest thing. When you people put handcuffs or try to restrain you or put a name on you that's not there, it do something in you. It strike a fire in you, and you can either use that good or bad. You need to learn how to control yourself and put it towards good. Like I take that fuel and that energy and I put it to my business. I put it to my daily motivation. Like this, what we doing, and that's what I try to tell my boys. But it's like I see so many aggressive women, and I ask women this question. Like I'm asking you, what do you do if your son be hit by a girl? And every woman, not one, told me to tell them to walk away. They all said, beat that bitch ass.
Yeah, and I'm like, I've been around to hear you ask, what I'm saying, women that particular question, and you ain't lying. That's definitely they respond.
It's to crazy though for a woman.
It seems like they wanna. It sound crazy, but like they wanna get hit. I don't understand it. Like
the ones that I asked, I don't want to say they want to get hit, but it's like I guess they all women love and baby their sons, their kids, but for them to say beat that bitch ass, and like they got to learn not to put their hands on a man, I don't see it like that, because I got a daughter. And if your son beat my daughter ass, I got multiple boys. So when we on your son ass, I want you to keep that same energy. And then if you jump in, should I beat your ass? I bench pressing 365. And I I'm kind of older, but I still got them bitches. But I will drop a motherfucker, but it don't got to go there.
Always got to find a way to tell what he benching and shit.
But I'm in the gym, you know what I'm saying? I'm not Will Mass, but I'm in that, boy, you know what I'm saying? But I just say the society is fucked up. It's like, I was taught by my grandma and them, pray, open the door for a woman, you know what I'm saying? Don't cuss around women. None of that, pull out the chair, pay for the bill. But nowadays, I see the women teach their kids, like, beat that bitch ass, make her pay half. Damn. Like, you take it on a date, you can't pay for it. I tell all my boys, make sure you got some money, but don't use your money, use your Cash App card, and just in case of emergency, use that little cash you got, you know what I'm saying? But what do you tell your boys? Like, they come to you like, Dad, I'm trying to holler at this girl who out the band. How do I, get her attention?
Man, so all my boys, they kind of different. They entering the age where, they talking to.
They fucking?
I believe one of them is. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't think they lying about. I know one is for a fact, my oldest. But they coming in this time where it's funny times, because the eras is different. You know what I'm saying? They living in a for real social media era right now. So, man, it's like, they live by like different laws and codes. You know what I'm saying? So I sit down and we be in the car, whatever. I hear them talking. I don't say too much. I'm just observing and listening to what they saying. You know what I'm saying? A little lingo, this, that, and the third. How they talk to girls and this, that, and the third. And it's like they different. So my advice that I would give them, it kind of like go over their head. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this. Say your son, one of them was 12. Is it cool for him to get his dick sucked in your house?
That's tough. I really wouldn't condone it, but I'd rather for something like that to happen in my house. Yeah, in my house, so I can know, what's going on. But I know for that young lady, father or mother,
and that's what I'm about to ask you. Vice versa. Yeah, if your daughter, like,
right. That's what I'm saying. I got a daughter too, so I gotta, And I'm not.
Say your daughter came to you and asked you like, Dad, motherfucking, I got this dude. I like him a lot. I want to start dating and bring him to the house. What you say? And it's different because that's your baby.
Yeah, I mean, because I would want to meet her. My daughter's 16, right? So I know at some point I'm gonna have to live with the fact, like, she having sex, she got a boyfriend, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting comfortable with that. You know what I'm saying? As time progresses, I'm getting, mentally, I'm like, I'm preparing myself for it. So, but far as her like fucking, that's gonna be a hard pill to swallow. Man, but I know it's coming. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be a hard pill, and hopefully, it ain't a plan B. I'm telling, like, for real, like, you gotta talk. But you see how you transparent with a lot of stuff you do, and when I say that, it's like with your communication and stuff. And a lot of people not transparent with their kids. They scared. and they scared to talk to their kids and try to be their friend instead of their parent. And I see how you talk to your kids and handle them, so they won't have a problem coming to you and conversing. But also, they mom and all that, you know what I'm saying? They can talk to her. As a woman, as a young girl, they need that other aspect too. Mm-hmm. And like I say that, I'm like, my daughter, she came and asked me like, Dad, I know this little nigga, what? You want to what? Like, but I got to be understanding.
But that happened?
No, hell no. Oh, but I'm just saying, like I gotta be understanding, like she at that age.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
She, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays in school, we used to get candy hearts and all that when we was in 3rd and 4th and all that, and give them to girls. Valentine's Day, all of that. And it's like, I gotta understand that it's going to happen. Mm-hmm. And if my child is like anything like her father, she's not ugly, so people gonna holler. Mm-hmm. Even if she was ugly, niggas gonna holler. Like, you know how niggas is. But I know niggas' intention, and all I can do is equip her with the tools to hopefully stay away from that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And if she do go through a whole phase or do whatever, I hope she go to college and get away and I don't hear about it. Just don't let them record you, baby. Just don't let them record you, please. You do not want to be on Backpage, none of that shit, or nobody, nothing. So, like, videos do not die. They just get duplicated. Like,
you just spoke on like a whole phase. Do you think all women go
through a whole phase? All niggas go through a whole phase. Like everybody, it happens. It's life. Even if you're a lame and you don't.
Cameraman, you think
he know, he's smiling. Look at him. But like, I talk to people every day in the shop. I told this dude, he going to college. Him and his girl going to different colleges, and these ain't no little like Prairie State or this and that. And nobody, no disrespect if you go to a community college. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs something, but
some type of education.
Yeah. But they went away to big schools, and he like, we in love. We gonna commute. It's 3 hours away, 4 hours away. I'm like, bro, she gonna be sucking 3-4 dicks before you get there. She gonna be fucking. And I'm like, you gotta understand, it's athletes that's gonna want her. It's D1 niggas that want her. And she's never had that much attention and freedom that she got now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, even you. I'm like, you a guy, you going to college and you playing football. You know how many hoes gonna be on you, how many parties, and you joining a, you know what I'm saying, a sorority or whatever, you know what I'm saying, all of that. I'm like, the outlook on life is gonna be way different. And I try to explain that to him.
It's gonna come fast too. Like fast. Like society is moving at a different fucking speed.
Man, you can't keep up, bro. And that's what I told him. And then a year later, he told me, he was like, damn, you was right. I hate to admit it. I'm like, what you talking about? He was like, my girl cheated on me. Nah, she apologized. She said they messed around, but they didn't fuck. I'm like, they fucked. I'm like, she just don't want to hurt your feelings because you don't know how to take it. And that's a lot of thing with a lot of guys. We say we can take it, but we can't.
And then it depends on, you know, what your definition of cheating is, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying?
Man, if you did anything with another nigga that ain't me, that's cheating.
In my opinion, as well.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, if you text that nigga and it's past 8 o'clock and y'all ain't got kids together, like, that's cheating. If you invited them to a kickback and didn't invite me, that's cheating. Because, bitch, that's cheating.
Cutthroat.
Yes, if that nigga ain't sucking dick and he like pussy, that's cheating. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if he do, I know niggas that go both ways, that's cheating. Like, no I feel different about love.
That's crazy work right there.
No, but it's different about love.
Crazy work.
If I love you and you love me, I love different. My love is different. My love, I die for my love. And when I say that, I'm going to pay for everything. And financials ain't shit. Because if I get hurt and can't pay for nothing, my love going to still see us through. And I say that, like, I'm going to fight for love. And when I say fight, I'm going to be out there. And I don't hit women. But if some bitches jumping my girl, best believe I got a swift kick or a body slam for a motherfucker. And because you're not going to touch my bitch. And no matter what, like with my kids, like, there's only 2 things I'm going to go to jail for. Is my kids and my bitch. And I won't even go to jail for me. I'll walk away. But for my kids and my bitch, I'm going all the way. Like, I'm going there. And I got bond money. So
I think you got to be in a certain situation to be able to, one, be mature to walk away. You know what I'm saying? Have that, like, mental stability to walk away.
Yes.
You got to be, you know what I'm saying, have some type of experience and being in a situation before where you can talk how you speaking now. Like, man, if this shit happened, I could walk away. Some of us, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I'm overly experienced in, in that area where I can just walk away.
Yeah, because I seen you hit a couple niggas in their jaw. I ain't gonna name them, but I got the video.
This nigga got every video. But, as you get older, you supposed to mature, you know what I'm saying? And I'm learning myself. steady learning myself.
We
And
do
it's
that.
like,
That's growth.
yeah, that's hell yeah, that's definitely growth. And when my kids getting older, it's like now I really gotta learn my, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be a different type of
Because you
father.
rewatching yourself go through it.
Yeah, so it's like, man, experiences, man. It's like the what
And
you call it, the father of learning or the best
And
teacher
I
or
say this, a
whatever.
lot of people, like how you say you react different to stuff, but it depends your household. You got brothers and sisters. So if you grew up in a rowdy household, that's your love language. If you grow up in a household that got toxicity or like every day your parents argue, you get older, you argue with your girl, you're going to be like, that's love. If we don't argue, that's not love. And the fact is, it's just because that's how you grew up. That's how you communicate. But a lot of people, how many people sit down at the table and be like, look, I love you. Look, give me a hug. I'm bad for that. My boys, I didn't hug them or kiss them or do none of that until a certain age. Like I used to dap them, like grab them up because I grew up in a society or like around men that everything was gay. Like and that's why I speak the way I do. A lot of pause, heavy pause. But like my uncles and all of them, they from the block. I used to be on the block with them, or I see them doing whatever, shooting dice. I'd be like walk a certain way or do something, or I try to hug somebody. My uncle and them, they're like, "Whoa, bro, that's gay." Ooh, 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 ooh. They be on my ass about that. So I took that growing up, and to my sons, apologize. I'm sorry because I didn't understand and comprehend a lot of stuff because I wasn't the man I am now. Like, and I didn't show the affection and love that I could because I was taught that. I was taught that anything you do with another man, that's gay. Not knowing that showing love to your kid is not.
It's not.
That's growing their heart. You know what I'm saying?
So me and my kids, we have a sit down like once a month. You know what I'm saying? Just let it all out, laugh, cry, whatever, right? So the last month when we sat down and talked, or in November, it was early December or like late November. This the first time that I asked them. I had them look up the definition of love languages, and as parents, I don't think I'm gonna speak for myself. I never did it. That was my first time. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak on the other parents, but that was my first time asking my kids what their love language was. Cause me, I always, I get in love disagreements with my kids' mothers. You treat this kid different from that. I can't treat all of them the same.
You got a different relationship with everybody.
Exactly, right. They got different personalities. Like I gotta love them differently. You know what I'm saying? One might need affection. The other one might need tough love. This one might need gifts. We being interrupted. One might need gifts. And it's like, I gotta find some type of balance. You know what I'm saying? With I got, a lot of kids. So it's like I gotta find some type of balance.
And I understand
with kids, you know what I'm saying? So
like you said, with the kids, you gotta love everybody different. But I've learned that owning the shop. Every man, every barber is different. Every man is different. Every man ain't a man. Is not a man. Because like I could talk to you like this. We transparent. We having a conversation. It's nothing. And time ain't here because we communicating. Like I talk to other dudes, they cry, they break down, they whine, and they can't take it in front of other dudes. They deflect. So I'm like, a dude was going through it with his girl. He's talking about, man, she this, she that. I'm like, the way you deflecting with me, I know she got a problem because you can't communicate, and I'm not her. So I can imagine living with you. You know what I'm saying? Like
it boils down to accountability too, bro. You gotta,
man.
You gotta. I know we preach it a lot. I'm a podcast head. I watch a lot of podcasts, and I hear a lot of men preach. And I agree with it. You know what I'm saying? That women don't hold themselves accountable for stuff, but us as men, we don't either. So it's like once we get again to that certain age when you start maturing, you know what I'm saying, and you hold yourself accountable, then shit gonna be better.
And that's the thing. A lot of people don't know how to sit back, even when they're going through it in relationship wise. A lot of people like you. How many times you took that finger and pointed at yourself and be like, this is what I do. Me. I'm sorry. I showed up late. I should have called or text. I'm sorry. I wasn't there for your birthday like I should have been. I worked. I'm sorry I put my job before you, but I got to understand being with you is a job because if I love you like I say I do, I got to show it. And a lot of people don't take that and run with it. And when I say run with it, they don't run with the love they have for a person because they don't know how to be loved. And the thing is, they don't even love themselves. So how you going to love me? How you gonna say love when you don't know what love is?
They go back to love languages, man. People see these celebrities and they want to be loved like how a celebrity
And
is
get their
loved.
ass
Not
done.
knowing,
Everybody got
bro.
an ass, but nobody
my
got their
God.
teeth done.
I
Come
ain't
on.
gonna lie. I be liking the pictures like a motherfucker though. I ain't gonna lie. Tap, tap, tap. Double tap it like a motherfucker.
But this the thing.
This shit getting carried away.
How you gonna
ladies.
walk
This
around with
getting
ass,
carried
but you
away.
ain't got a crib to stay at? You stay with your mama. How you walking around? You just got your whole body done, but you ain't got no job. So you walking around looking for a nigga to sponsor you. Like, I ain't knocking. If you can afford it and you can do it, that's good. I'm not knocking you. But make sure you got something up here instead of in back of you. A lot of motherfuckers can't have a conversation, but you can show me pictures of your body. But as soon as it get past the point of me liking and double tapping, like, come on, what you gonna fucking suck your way to the top? Like,
yeah.
And some bitch right now watching this like, yeah, I'm gonna suck my way to the top. That's cool, baby girl. But at the end of the day, what do you have that you can offer me that I can't get like somewhere else and everywhere else? What can you do? Can you put me in check when I'm fucking up and I respect it? I can't respect nobody who not getting money or motivating me. Like every day I wake up, but you still in the bed. Every day I wake up, you smoking and just that's all you want to do is smoke and drink and get fucked up. But you don't got no money or funds to get fucked up. Like I'll spoil you and take care of you. But you got to take care of yourself first and let me see that you willing to even take care of yourself. Because if all this money stop, what is it going to be? Just me and you? And if we don't like each other, what? That's why a lot of people get married and get divorced. They'll be together for years for the kids. And the kids get older. Now that they looking at each other in the house like, I hate you.
I don't even like you. You feel me?
Boy, I hate the way you chew, the way you smell. Tell them.
Oh, damn, that's it. That's real right there. Bro, I'm so big on energy, bro. Like the last year and a half, maybe 2 years, that's when I started noticing about myself. Like I'm real big on like energy, like for real energy, like the purity of a person. And it's like that to me, that supersedes a whole lot of shit, man. Like I had this woman, you know what I'm saying, put me on game about a phrase called hypnotic rhythm. I actually got it on the back of my shirt. That's why I'm bringing it up. It's kind of like the essence and the aura of it's a couple definitions to it, but the one I took heed to is like the essence of yourself, like the aura of yourself. It people gravitates towards you, and when they get to spend like any type of time with you, like they don't want to, you feel me? They don't want to leave, type of thing.
And that's how I feel about manifestations too. Like how you say auras and stuff and talking your existence. Like I feel if you wake up every day and say I'm gonna be in shape, and you watch influencing people that's doing it, like you're gonna be motivated to do it. But if you're around negative people and say I can't, that
like, shit just brings you down. Like I don't even,
because you'll feel the energy. Anytime you've been around somebody negative or somebody about to argue, you feel it and be like, damn, you negative, damn this and that. And
I don't even like talking to a lot of people. Like you'll text somebody, how you been, what you doing, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Like male or female, one of the guys, a woman, whatever. And if they, well, my day bad, da da da. Every time you talk to this person, it's like, I'm like, nah.
But you know, misery, love company.
Yeah.
And I say a lot of people, like even with stuff like you doing, like you can't tell people because people ain't got shit going on in their life.
Man, I get damn near crucified for something like that. It's like whatever you have planned, and it's not, it's selfish, but it's selfish could be in a good form, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want no dark clouds hovering over something that you finna do good, you know what I'm saying? You trying to keep, you know, just like say, you know, the whole YouTube podcast that you got going on. If you didn't tell nobody about it, then boom, you just came out of nowhere with it. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's something that you want to do. It ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? People could be like, well, you selfish for not telling motherfuckers that you was finna.
And that's the thing. People got to realize this. If it's something you want to do, you have to do it. You can't wait on nobody else.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. People looking for a congratulations or okay from people. I'm not looking for shit from nobody.
What is it called? It's a word for that. Damn, it's on the tip of my tongue. Validation.
Yes. And that's the thing. Like, who gonna validate my life? Because if I die, I'm gonna die by myself. When I was born by myself and them doctors. And I say, like, it's just the world we live in now. A lot of people cannot communicate, and that's why a lot of people shoot. That's why a lot of people, they can't fight or they can't talk it out. Like, because you know once you get your ass whooped, you can't take that, so you're going to blow a nigga down. Like, pause, first of all. But it's just like, why can't we be at a point, as a people, I say this all the time with our society and our race, like black people fucked up. Like, we don't teach our kids shit, none of that. But you see everybody else race stick together. You fight one of them, they'll see that, they don't even know what's going on. They jumping in for them. We'll see a woman getting beat instead of like, hey bro, whoa. Come on, don't put your hands on that woman. If that's what she allow you to do, take her home. Get up out of here. But we'll be like, damn, we'll record. Like, damn, that shit funny. She just got her ass beat and try to get how many likes and views.
Yeah, I asked you that because I just seen the video, not to cut you off.
No, cut
just
me
to
off.
elaborate on what you were saying. If you see that happening, are you gonna stop it?
And I'll be conflicted about that because back in the day, I say something. But the nigga that I am, God know me, and I'm a stand on man. I'm a standing on business. I'm like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Take it to the crib, woo, if that's what you allow. You know what I'm saying? If that's what y'all got going on, that y'all let him do that. Now, I'm not going to grab a nigga up. Now, if I know her and know him, I will.
Right, yeah,
like,
that's,
you know what I'm saying?
That's different.
Like, because I ask that question all the time. Like, if you at your homie house, he start beating the shit out of his girl, do you break it up? You know what I'm saying? And most niggas say, nah, they mind their business. I'm not going to allow that in my presence. How I call myself a man if I let that happen? I got principles and values I stand on. You know what I'm saying? So if I die standing on what I believe in, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I stood on mine.
That's kind of hard because
it's like this. Okay, say I seen your son outside fighting and he was getting jumped. What you want me to do?
Stop it. Break it up. Jump.
Okay, if it's random kids, what would you do?
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of hard because nowadays you jump in, one of them kids might, you know what I'm saying, 13, 14, they shooting.
And that's the thing. And I believe off of the respect I got and the nigga that I am, like my presence alone, like you said about auras, like niggas know I'm not playing. Like I'm not for none of that. Like I'm gonna say 1 or 2, 3 words, and then if it's other than that, oh, now you really got a problem. Now you got to deal with me. You ain't got to deal with her. Now you got, hey, shorty, hey, calm down. Y'all stop that. Take that around there. Oh, y'all really want to fight? Shoot the one. Shoot the fade. One-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all ain't got to jump. Y'all some bitches if y'all jump. What's up? Y'all want to fight? I got a kid, every one of y'all age, that'll come up here and beat y'all ass. Like, it's that. But I'm getting at a point, I'm getting older and I know it. I used to find humility in a lot of stuff. Like, I would laugh at and do that, and I was that person. But I got to remember what my people taught me. And I got to remember who the person I am and trying to be. It's an everyday struggle. And I don't want to allow no bullshit in my life. So I got to stand on any and everything. And I've been weak in a lot of moments, even with barbers, not standing on shit or speaking on shit when I should have and had that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people in my life I should have had a conversation with. Maybe it would have went different. And it's people in my life right now, even my kids and my girl, like I love them to death. But it's conversations I haven't had that I need to have and restore that love. You know what I'm saying? Let them know that they are valued. You know what I'm saying? It's people right now that's going to watch this and be like, damn, blase, blase. Nah, I love you. Like, I'm there for you. You need me, call me. You got my line. Like, it's just I got to distance myself from certain people and certain things because I want stuff in life. I spend so much money and time on bullshit that I ain't got no more time or money for nobody. So
understood. That's that energy, man.
Yeah.
Your energy shifting, man. It's shifting to a whole nother man.
But that's what I say. God, you can ask God for something every day. But once you get it, what you gonna do when you get it? You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand stuff because they never traveled or been nowhere or read a book. Like you gotta get out of your area to understand it's more to life than just your area. You get what I'm saying?
A lot of people to read, man. That's one thing that I do that a lot of people don't know. Like I read like a motherfucker, man.
Man, I try. I read hella books. I mean, buy hella books. I'll read a paragraph or two and put it down. But I'm like ADHD it out. Like I gotta learn to focus. I'll be right here talking. Then next time I'm reading this text on social media, and I'm trying to lock into that person I need to be because God told me. Like these blessings that I want, I gotta be ready for them. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing with a lot of people. We wondering why we can't progress or we broke. I see you buy a bottle, a fifth every day. I see you smoke weed every day. But how you broke? During the week you spend $400 or $500. Save that $500. That's what $2,000 a month. Like a lot of people just be broke as hell because of the things they do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn the limit. If you go to the store and you know you always buy 2 Black and Milds, 5 lottery tickets, and a pack of cigarettes, nigga, just buy a pack of cigarettes. You got to limit your access, even your access to you and your availability. A lot of people try to use and take that. because you're accessible.
Yes, that and to touch on that, I always say I'm open for so much shit. So you know what I'm saying. Use me, don't misuse me. You know what I'm saying. That's kind of how
I was just having this
I
conversation.
only call him for a haircut. That's cool. That's what I'm in your life for, to cut hair. Just don't misuse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, vet, I just had this conversation with the homie last night, and he ain't gonna mind what I say. It's Trill. You know Trill. And we was talking about this, people he dating and this and that. And Trill a great dude, a great ass man. But a lot of women don't see that. They see he a big dude, this and that, well out the bam. But even the women he deal with, and even I have dealt with, and I told him, I'm like, limit your accessibility, limit the access to you, because you got so much love to give and so much money, and you got a house, you got stuff he can give.
You the prize.
And that's, but he don't understand that. He trying to give people chances to show him who they are. No, they showed you through the door. They showed you the stop. That's the thing with people. How many times do people go on dates instead of fucking? Like, if you know it's not gonna lead to fucking, a lot of people don't deal with it. Man. Like, when the last time people been on a date, a woman dressed up, you went, took her out downtown, y'all ate, gave her a kiss goodnight, and went home?
Bro, I just said that, bro. I don't want to have sex without a meaning no more. I'm getting to that. That's the age I'm getting to now. Now, I don't marriage in the future, maybe. You know what I'm saying? I think marriage in today's society is kind of hard. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But steady fucking, like typical Goldie shit, I would say. Like, I'm kind of tired of that shit, bro. You know,
at the point where you at in the age, and then a lot of people got herpes, so fuck it. But like, real talk, you'll fuck a bitch and be looking like a Star Crunch the next day. But it's like, you gotta limit the access to you, because anybody you fuck, you get your energy to. Mm-hmm. Anybody you lay down with, they take a piece of you, and you wonder why you're so tired and so drained. Or you feel negative because you lay down with that bitch who ain't shit. And then, you know what I'm saying, she just brought you the dude from down the street, this and that. It's like, damn, I just want to be with you. I just want to be loved. But if you love correctly, it's a different feeling. You know what I'm saying? If you love right, it's a different feeling. You ever seen a woman, you be like, damn, you glowing. And she like, you pregnant? Like, nah. Like, damn, you put on some weight. You looking good. Because she's loved correctly. She's happy. And whether it's in her life with God or whether it's in a relationship. And a lot of people be in endless relationships because they just want to feel the presence of somebody. Mm-hmm. They don't know what love is. And then that's what I hate. Women will be quick to tell you, you're not a father, you're not a man. Bitch, you didn't have your father and you didn't grow up with a man in your household, except the niggas that was fucking your mama. So how do you know the definition of a man? How you gonna tell me what I am that you never was? Mm-hmm. You never been a man. So don't tell me what a man is. Mm-hmm. All you do is lay down with niggas and take their energy. Stop it.
That's another thing too, though. Every man don't have the same definition of that word. You know what I'm saying?
Every man is not a man. There's a lot of niggas is bitch, and I know a couple.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. I seen niggas, no lie. I seen niggas would not stand up for their woman or their kids, but they'd beat the shit out their girl. Like, bro, how the fuck you just let your son get punked and you was scared of the other little boy daddy, but you went home and argued with your girl and pieced her up like you was motherfucking Joe Frazier or Muhammad Ali? Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, make it make sense. But when I say something to you, it's cool. Like, oh, no, I ain't understand. Because you know that the energy I'm bringing. I ain't for none of that. But, you'll get mad at something with us, and he had it, and take it home and give it to her. Like, if you mad, express yourself. Don't express it on her. Mm-hmm. Like, and I see that a lot of days. But that's why I try to tell my daughters and my sons, like, you got to be transparent and talk. And once you see it's not going the way you thought it would go, leave. Counsel it. Like, fuck that. Fuck the whole situation. Leave it alone, because it's not worth your time and energy. And then nowadays we waste so much time and energy.
You can't get that shit back.
Never can.
You can't get that shit back at all.
It's like lost money. If you lose $100 and I'm like, here go $100 you lost, and it's not your 100, you still lost $100.
Still gonna get.
You can't get that back.
I have my 100 you gave me. That's two.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, it's just life, and people don't realize that. You know how many kids I cut last year that died? And they 15, 16, and I seen them shorties since they was shorties, like babies. Mm-hmm. I was at the funeral home cutting them, and I'm like, damn, like, it's a life that's lost. Like, they had never get the chance to go hoop or talk shit, and they was good kids. Mm-hmm. But in them streets, they was demons.
Don't play.
And
please don't play.
And I only bring this up because it's like, people have to have accountability for themselves and their kids. You can't just be out here having multiple kids and not being accountable for them because now I got to deal with them. And like now my kids got to deal with them. Now society got to deal with the offspring that you made that you don't want to take care of. And now if I got to deal with them, it's a problem. I try to speak to them and talk to them. What happened when they go to school? What happened when they in them streets and they getting jumped on and bullied? You know what I'm saying? It's like some kids need, and a lot of kids going through depression nowadays and trying to kill themselves.
They don't even know it. They don't even know it. They don't even know it.
A lot of people don't know what depression is, though. I
was just going to say, we need to sit down as parents and kind of guide our kids through that. I was at a depressed point in my life and didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? Depressed could look from somebody else's view. Man, this nigga having fun like a motherfucker.
And that's the thing. Like, you see a nigga,
hell,
niggas in Hellcats every day with bottles, speeding on the expressway, popping Addies, popping Zans. No, that nigga's depressed, shorty. That nigga trying to kill himself.
Yeah,
like, these niggas don't buy no rehab houses, no development properties, no none of that. Like,
demons.
And that's what I say. Like, who are you? Do you know who you are? Like, what are you giving the world? Are you giving energy that you just want to die? Or are you giving the world something that they can reciprocate and you know, prosper? Like, when I say prosper, your kids. You know what I'm saying? Generational.
Like, I'm a prophet.
But generational wealth. Like, you know what I'm saying? What are you leaving for your kids? Like, I know niggas that spent $10,000, $5,000 in the club. But we could have went to Gary and bought 2-3 cribs and then gave each kid one or something and built it up and then flipped them properties and then went and bought a property in Tinley, brought some property somewhere else or out of town, Airbnb. How many people gonna have investments? How many people gonna show their kids something else than, oh, let's do fraud on unemployment, then take a flight, spend all our money, come back, and now we depressed in our mama basement? Stop it.
I got LLCs for my kids. Opened up a gym. That's, you know, eventually I'm gonna lead to them. God willing, we have a chain of stamped elite fitness gyms. The 707 program, me and one of my buddies just started. Also started the gym with him. The stamped clothing line, me and a couple of my guys do. So I'm leaving a mark.
And we about to get ready to wrap it up because I know you got business to handle and my man's got business to handle. But I want to wrap it up with, you know, some comments and views of you at the end, like, as the man that you are right now, and it's a new year, what do you want out of it? Like, what are you going to achieve? Like, what goals are you set for yourself? Like, not New Year's resolutions, because I don't believe in those. I believe in everyday solution and resolutions, like your goals.
So I got I guess you can call it like a vision board, or dry erase board. So I wrote down, you know what I'm saying, my goals, and I'm trying to, it's actually up in there, in the other room. So I work every day, you know what I'm saying? So inside my house too. I see it when I walk out my room. I see it all day when I'm working, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna knock them goals out, just get closer to God, build my personal and business credit, get more rest, because I don't get too much rest. I'm here, I be too many, you know, doing too much at once. And money management, you know what I'm saying? So them my goals. It wasn't for the new year.
Those are stuff you should teach motherfuckers too. Money management, all that.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta master it before I can start teaching. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's it's not no 2024 goals or nothing like that, but it's something that, you know, for the last probably 7-8 months I've been, you know what I'm saying, working on. You know what I'm saying? And that's just to better myself.
That's what's up. I want to say thank you for taking this time out. I know you're busy. It's all love.
We can do a part 2, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely always more episodes and more parts to come. Yep. But I want to end and say this on my behalf. Like, thank you for even spreading your light on the kids and the people you do. And on my part, I got to do better too as a man, and I'm going to step it up. Just off this conversation, I'm going to step it up with everybody in my life. So thank y'all for watching. Thank everybody who tuned in. And until next time, it's Lavish Kuttz with Chair Talk.
Sweet.